Trevi from a distance outside. The beautiful hillside by it. Trevi on the other side, we have poplars. Piazza Mancini, one of the main squares of Trevi. My hotel is the big building sticking above the others. This is Piazza Mancini from the far side, near the hotel, with the city clock. In Piazza Mancini, you see some lanterns on the sidewalk for atmosphere for the tourists. By the City Museum in Trevi, lots of birds and beautiful views. That's Assisi in the distance, far distance. From my hotel window in Trevi, I like to see a swarm of birds, house martins, flying around. My hotel room, it's an old palazzo where the Pope stayed once in the 16th century. Well, that's the view from my window, just by my bathroom, where I can sit and watch, but it's not a real balcony, it's just a little room. I had thought all these birds flying were swallows, but they are actually house martins, considered pests. This is the intact 15th century house in old Trevi, Italy. Their old 15th century house on the left, and it's an ancient street with some relatively recent houses on it. The remains of a 14th century, it's 1300 some house in Trevi. The door knockers on the 14th century house, which have faces, steep paths in the town of Trevi with steps in addition to just cobbled sidewalks. One of the doors of the ancient Roman wall. The two windows above it were added in 1200. The church of San Martino that we're heading for on the first day. Heading for the church of San Martino. Go ahead. Heading for the church of San Martino. I'm just taking pictures of it. This is Villa Fabri with kids playing at the noon break. School kids. From the Villa Fabri, which is where I am by Trevi, we're going to be hiking that snaky little road. Via Condotti, heading for the old aqueduct outside Trevi. Further along on the Via Condotti, heading towards the old aqueduct outside of Trevi. View of Trevi from the Via Condotti on the way to the old aqueduct. Further along on Via Condotti. Sticks in the ground nursing young olive trees on the Condotti. There's some mature ones over there, and a lot of mature olive trees to our right. Trevi from Via Condotti. You see we're moving. There's Trevi in the center on the hilltop. Ancient walls around it, Roman and Renaissance. Montefalco coming up in the center. A beautiful valley. This is the medieval aqueduct, also called Via Condotti, that we have been hiking on outside of Trevi. Heading towards Trevi, back from the aqueduct. A lot of starlings in the trees ahead. Can't see them now. Starling. Olive tree of Sant'Emilio, which is supposed to be 1700 years old. The olive tree of San Emiliano, supposedly springing up on the spot where San Emiliano was martyred in 304 AD. The Church of the Madonna of the Tears that we are going to visit, dating from 1485. Inside the Church of Madonna della Lacrime, Church of the Tears, 1485. Paintings by Spagna, like that one, that are being restored from about the late 15th century. Up there above the flowers is the painting that bled in 1485. Close-up of the Madonna of the Tears. She's not bleeding today. The Theatre of Trevi, which we're going to visit, built in 1875. Small, but very nice.
Small but beautifully formed.
What year was this built?
18 something.
Victorian lighting, a proscenium stage, and decorated ceiling with beautiful frescoes of cherubs. The proscenium screen depicts the Emperor Caligula visiting the Temple of Fortuna. That was the city bell ringing, 5 o'clock in Trevi. I just started on the third ring though, or second ring. The view and sounds from my hotel in Trevi at 5 p.m. The church bells ring. This is the view from my hotel window at 10 o'clock at night, those twinkling lights. Those twinkling lights are houses in the valley. This is the valley at night below Trevi. Lit up like a Christmas tree, isn't it?